Welcome back to Soap Bold, your home for deep dive spoilers, secrets, and emotional breakdowns from the bold and the beautiful. This week, everything changes. A forbidden hug, a mother's devastating discovery, and a DNA result that could tear families apart forever. So grab your coffee, hold your breath, and let's unravel every dramatic twist from the week of October 13, 2025. Because this isn't just another week in Los Angeles. It's a week that could rewrite the entire future of the Forrester and Spencer families. Our story opens with the woman who has haunted the bold and the beautiful for decades, the master of manipulation, the queen of chaos, Sheila Carter Sharp. But this time, Sheila isn't scheming or attacking. She's watching. Sneaking through the hospital corridors, she moves silently until she reaches Taylor Hayes's office. The door is slightly ajar, and through the narrow crack, she sees something that makes her blood run cold. Inside, her husband, Deacon Sharp, is standing close to Taylor, too close. His arms wrap around her in a tight embrace, one that lasts longer than friendship allows. It's not a polite, professional hug. It's something deeper, more intimate, and dangerously personal. Then she hears it, his voice, low and aching. "I need you, Taylor." Those words echo in Sheila's mind like thunder, each syllable cutting deeper than the last. For once, she doesn't explode. There's no screaming, no threats, no wild rage. She just stands there frozen, her lips trembling, her eyes glassy with disbelief. For the first time, Sheila looks vulnerable, human. But Sheila Carter's silence has never meant surrender. It's calculation. Because when she stops talking, it means she's already plotting her next move. And if history tells us anything, that move will be deadly. Later that evening at Il Giardino, the restaurant that once symbolized Deacon's redemption now feels like the scene of a heartbreak he can't escape. Across the dimly lit table sits Sheila, her eyes swollen, her hands trembling as she pleads for one more chance. "Deacon, please," she whispers, her voice breaking. "Come home. I can't lose you, not after everything we've fought for." Deacon's silence cuts deeper than any argument. His gaze drifts away, lost somewhere between guilt and clarity. He doesn't see the woman who saved him from loneliness, he sees the monster she's tried to bury. "I want to believe you've changed," he finally says, his tone weary and raw. "But every time I start to trust you, something reminds me of who you really are." Sheila's voice sharpens with desperation. "You think Taylor's better for you? She doesn't love you like I do." But Deacon has already turned away. His heart leans toward Taylor, toward peace, redemption, and the possibility of forgiveness. Sheila represents passion, danger, and everything he's trying to leave behind. As he walks out, Sheila's expression hardens. Her tears dry as a new emotion takes over, determination. Under her breath, she murmurs, "If I can't have him, no one will." That isn't love anymore. That's obsession, and in Sheila's world, obsession always ends in tragedy. Meanwhile, across Los Angeles, another storm brews in the sterile halls of the hospital. Poppy Nozawa walks briskly down the corridor, her heart pounding. She's been living with grief for months, mourning a daughter she thought was gone forever. But today, her life is about to change. When she steps into a small office, she finds Lee Finnegan and her son, Finn, waiting for her. Their faces are grave, and Poppy immediately senses that something isn't right. Lee takes a slow breath before speaking. "Poppy, there's something you need to know." Finn looks uneasy, his hands clasped tightly in front of him. Then, in a voice filled with both compassion and caution, he says the words that freeze Poppy in place. "Luna is alive." The room goes silent. Poppy's face drains of color as the words echo in her mind. Her chest tightens, her lips part, but no sound comes out. Tears begin to well in her eyes as she whispers, "Alive? How? Where is she? Why didn't anyone tell me?" Lee and Finn exchange a worried glance, a silent admission that this revelation is only part of a much bigger secret. Poppy slowly sinks into a chair, trembling hands covering her mouth as disbelief turns to anguish. Luna's alive, yes, but someone kept that truth hidden. And in this town, secrets always come with a devastating price. Inside the Grand Spencer mansion, the tension is so thick it's almost unbearable. Every ticking second from the antique clock feels like thunder. Luna sits on the edge of her chair, trembling. Beside her, Electra stares straight ahead, her knuckles white against her lap. Will paces near the fireplace, his face pale and restless. And in the center of it all stands Dr. Bridget Forrester, holding a single envelope, the one that contains the truth everyone's been dreading. The results of the DNA test. The paper that will decide the future of 3 families. Bridget clears her throat, trying to sound composed, but her voice falters. I have the results. As she unfolds the paper, her eyes move quickly down the page. Then her expression changes, from calm professionalism to utter disbelief. She glances up, first at Luna, then Will, and finally Electra. None of them dare to breathe. Electra finally breaks the silence, her voice sharp with panic. Just tell us, Bridget. Is Will the father? Bridget opens her mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. Her lips tremble, her hand drops slightly, and her eyes widen in shock. The room spins into chaos without a word spoken. Luna gasps, clutching her stomach as tears stream down her cheeks. Will's face drains of color. Electra looks shattered, as if the ground beneath her has disappeared. The answer is written on Bridget's face, and it's devastating. But what if the truth inside that envelope isn't the real truth at all? A tampered result, a hidden connection, or another secret Luna has yet to confess? In Los Angeles, no revelation ever ends the story, it only begins a darker one. The aftermath of Bridget's revelation hits like an emotional earthquake. Shock waves ripple through every corner of the Spencer and Forrester families. Bill storms across the living room, his voice booming as he demands answers. My son? My family? How long have we been lied to? His protective instincts ignite like fire, ready to defend his blood at any cost, even if it means tearing others apart. Katie Logan tries to intervene, her voice trembling with compassion. Bill, please. We don't even know the full story yet. But she knows, this is bigger than one mistake. If Will truly fathered Luna's baby, the scandal could follow him for the rest of his life. Electra Forrester, meanwhile, is unraveling. She turns toward Luna, tears streaming, anger flashing in her eyes. You knew this could happen, didn't you? You played us both. Her voice cracks, but beneath her fury is deep heartbreak. For her, this isn't just betrayal, it's humiliation in front of everyone she loves. And then there's Luna, trembling, confused, and drowning in guilt. The truth has shattered her carefully built world. Every word she speaks feels hollow. She looks at Will, at Electra, at Bridget, and all she sees are broken hearts she can't fix. As silence falls again, all eyes turn to Bridget Forrester. The woman who delivered the truth may soon find herself trapped in the fallout of it. Because when you expose secrets in this town, you often become the next target. As the week draws to a close, the emotional aftershocks of these revelations ripple through Los Angeles. The lives of everyone involved are about to change forever. Deacon faces an impossible decision: follow his heart toward Taylor, or stand by Sheila, whose desperation is rapidly twisting into obsession. The calm he's been chasing may soon collapse under the weight of his choices. Sheila, quietly watching from the shadows, is no longer just hurt, she's dangerous again. Her silence hides a storm, and when she finally strikes, no one will see it coming. Across town, Poppy and Luna are finally reunited, but their embrace is not one of peace. It's filled with tears, guilt, and the ghosts of lies too heavy to bury. Their reunion will raise as many questions as it answers. And that DNA test? It's not the end. It's the spark that lights a much bigger fire, one that could burn through every family tie in its path. Because in the bold and the beautiful, every secret comes with a price, and by the time this storm is over, someone is going to lose everything. So, what do you think? Will Sheila's jealousy spiral out of control? Will Deacon finally choose between love and loyalty? And will Luna's DNA results destroy the Forrester-Spencer piece once and for all? Share your theories in the comments, hit that like button if you love the drama, and don't forget to subscribe to Soap Bold for more exclusive spoilers, shocking twists, and emotional deep dives every week. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay tuned.